Hey guys, I'm going to explain to you really quick why right now could be a really good time to buy. And that is this. Now, I know so far this year, home prices have gone up 3.9% in the greater Phoenix area. That's the average that's gone up. Median wise, it's flat. So that's why it kind of maybe has a feel that home prices have been kind of flat for a lot of sellers right now. But for home buyers, that average price has already gone up 3.9%. But as far as a whole, the greater Phoenix area, Tampa, Denver, they're seeing price reductions. Now, the normal price reductions that happen every day in the greater Phoenix area on average is about 2.5% to 2.25%. Right now, people are paying out concessions anywhere from 1%, 2%, 3% or even higher. And home buyers are using that to buy down their rates, pay for closing costs, whatever the case may be. In their case, even in some cases, paying off debt to qualify for their loan or a higher loan or get a better credit score. So with all that in mind, once this Iran thing is over, so kind of think of it as we've kind of flattened out as much as we're going to flatten out. Because once this Iran thing's over, we're going to see that there really isn't, quote unquote, a high inflation rate. We're going to see that there was a supply shock in the global oil trade, which we're tied in with. Even though we produce a lot of our own oil, we're tied in with that global market. So that's why our gas prices are so high. So once that is all settled, oil prices come down, the 10-year treasury in the bond market comes down, we're going to see interest rates come down. 100 basis point or a 1% difference in the average rate across the country could mean potentially, it's figured in that 5 million to 5.5 million more home buyers could potentially enter the market. Suffice to say, there's going to be more demand. There already has been more demand this year over the last couple of years. So with that in mind, you might want to get ahead of the curve now if you can afford to and it's the right time for you to make a move and you're thinking about it, whether you're first-time home buyer, selling, buying, looking to expand your portfolio, whatever, you may want to think about that now before things escalate where you've got lower interest rates, more competition, prices going up at a faster rate. And you can always refinance later. I'm not saying, buy and date the rate and all that. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. But if you're thinking, is now a good time to buy? I would keep this in mind because prices aren't going any lower. We've only had one crash period in the entire ecosystem of the housing history, since the beginning of time. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Put your comments here.